They say with anything, your first impression is crucial. Will you like what you see? Will you want to go back for more? Or do you think you should push it to the side in favor of other things? Well, that's what this series is all about, as I spend 1 hour each week to a special game to see if it's worth returning to. This, my friends, is our impressions. As someone who normally arrives late to the hype, a game that I finished recently was 2018's God of War, or Boy of War for the sophisticated. It was my official introduction to Norse mythology, besides the references in Barbel's Thor and Skull from Kingdom Hearts 3. And while it's a good introduction, so is today's topic of discussion. Jotun. Initially released in 2015, Jotun right out of the gate impressed me. Look at this. Look at this! For indie games, this stands as beautifully as Dust and Elysian Tale. The detail and fluid animations, you can tell me this is a cartoon and I might just believe it. Backed up by atmospheric music, and you can tell a lot of passion went into making a stellar presentation. But what's a good presentation without a good game behind it? And luckily, for the time I played, it was as great to play as it was to look at. You play as Thora, a warrior who tragically lost her life at sea. Being given a second chance to enter Valhalla, her goal is to prove herself by slaying massive giants called Jotun. Go forth on your quest. That's as much of the story as I got, both from the time I played and looking at the launch trailer. You're rewarded with details of the story for every Jotun defeated, and while the information I got was really captivating, it's not the only dialogue you get. Throughout the levels, you're given insight to famous Norse mythology, from the tree Yggdrasil to the names of ruins and deities, to a place where I'm sure it's reminding me I need to play Final Fantasy V. And, to put the cherry on top, all dialogue is spoken in the Maiden Norse language. I got Yakuza vibes from that. It was so cool. And thankfully, the gameplay was just engrossing enough to keep me going. In each level, your goal is to collect the rune or its rune piece at the end of the stage. However, to make it there depends on the style of the level. Whether solving a tree maze or activating bridges by constellation puzzles, each level never felt like the other, both in looks and design. Jotun is more of a puzzle game, since in the 3 levels I played, only one had enemies, with the other exception being a hazard that... yeah, ouch. There's also golden apples. Find them, and you increase your health. A good reward for exploring the levels and piquing your curiosity. More health means a better chance to survive battles after all, when you come across them. When you are faced with a battle, wow, these fighting mechanics are simple. You have a light attack that goes to a 2-hit combo, a heavy attack that can be charged up, a dodge attack, and power-ups in the form of blessings when you find them in the levels. While it's very simple, it serves its job, especially the blessings, such as healing and a hammer strike that can help you out in a pinch. Once you use a blessing a certain amount of times, it's gone until you have it recharged by Mimir. And sadly, no, he does not have a story to tell.
Aye, Magni and Modi. 2 bigger twits you won't likely find in the halls of Asgard. They'll do anything their uncle puts them up to.
Also, his eye follows you wherever you go. I'm not sure if that's impressive or if that's just creepy. The real chance at experiencing combat comes with the bosses, the titular Jotun. Massive beasts with simple patterns to read, but interesting fights to keep you engaged. Those fights bring new aspects with every phase to keep you on your toes, and they can be pretty tough. Not Dark Souls tough, but it'll most likely be your main source of game overs. Heck, I didn't even get a chance to finish off the Lightning Jotun. He was that tough. And that's really all I can say. Everything I experienced summed up so soon. And yet, I want to see more. For the tons of games who go above and beyond to satisfy gamers, Jotun makes the smart move of keeping everything simple, yet very engaging. For instance, pausing gives you the map of the level. At first, I scoffed at it. What kind of map was this? But during the tree maze, I looked it up, and it helped me to get a power-up, helping me realize its simplicity was actually of great use. If you want a game to welcome you to Norse mythology with an easy yet fun gameplay style, Jotun might just be for you. It's for current consoles, save for Series X and PS5. That might be outdated soon. So look it up if you're interested. Huh. 2 good impressions in a row, huh? How much longer before we break the streak? I just jinxed it, didn't I? Valhalla help me. I might just need it. Okay, with how good the track record's been so far, I really need to pick the next game wisely. Nevertheless, everyone, thank you so much for watching this impressive video of Jotun. If you liked it and you want to see more, well, you know what to do. I have nothing else to say, so thank you all so much for watching. Please stay safe out there, and take care.